try to stay with him. Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Marshall, bringing you guys another video. In today's video we have something special. I know a lot of you guys have been waiting on this video. So the RFZ, as you can see, is tucked away. I have some parts sitting on it, and that's exactly what we're going to cover in today's video. So basically that's what we're doing in today's video. We are going to get that bike running so we can start making videos on it, and that way I can get this bike into the shop, basically my garage, and hopefully we can change out the valve springs on it so it gets a little bit more kick. I just want the bike to have more kick. It's not going to increase the horsepower on the bike, it's just going to give it more oomph, so that way it's easier to pop wheelies up, because I believe that if I have a little bit more oomph into the bike, it'll pop wheelies a lot better. So it'll be easier for me to learn on that. It will be a little bit scarier, but if I could pop it up as it's coming down, if I can give it a little bit of power and it has that oomph, holy sh! Oh my god, that bird just came out of that bush and almost, I was so scared. But yeah, where was I? Okay, so yeah, if I'm coming down, the bike will have the actual kick to bring it back up. These other Chinese bikes like the 007 over there in the corner that you guys might not be able to see, and then the RFZ, and even the Peace Moto over there, the Chinese Peace Moto. Don't know if you guys can see it, but those bikes don't have really that kick. Those bikes are more like you get into a balance point and you have to maintain that balance point, because if it starts coming down, it won't have enough power to bring it back up. So that's why it's a little bit harder to learn on those bikes. So that's why I'm trying to get this Tao ready to go so I can get it wheelie ready. And I have a few parts. I actually spent so much money. I think like over $500 on camera parts and other things for videos for you guys, so that way the quality of these videos can be the best that they possibly can be. Because last season, yeah, they were all right, they were good, they were fun, but the camera quality wasn't the best in the world. So that's what we're doing today. Just saw a cop go by, so we know we're not riding. Well, maybe if we get the RFZ working, we might. So first thing I need to do is get this RFZ out of the garage. I'm gonna put it in the driveway so we can work on it. All right, now that we have it out of the garage, whoo, this bike is clean, man. Look at this bike. You cannot tell me this bike is not clean. So what we're gonna do, as you guys can see from some of the parts that we have up here, the carburetor, we're gonna swap out the carburetor. I have a link for this in my description below if you guys want to get it. This is the same exact carburetor I get for every bike, which I got for the Tao, I got for the 007, and I also got for the Peace Moto as well. So this carburetor has worked every single time. He got a different carburetor than the one that I usually originally get, so that's why I want to swap it out, because I do like this carburetor. I got grips and a throttle cable as well, because the throttle cable, as you can see, is jacked up. The grips are falling off. These are the old grips he had on it, which are these red and gray ones, which I don't think they look too bad. I think they actually look pretty good. Oh, here's my freaking donut. I was looking for this. I think they actually look pretty good on the bike because they have that red, but that gray just stands out. Like it doesn't really go with the bike. There's nothing really gray on the bike. But here we have Scott, so I decided, you know what, let's get some Scott hand grips. We got some red ones, red and white ones, which I think will look a lot better on the bike. Not too sure actually. It might have too much white, but we'll check it out. So we're gonna throw these things on first. We'll start off with the carburetor, then this, then these. Dang, you know what I just noticed? He hasn't given me the key yet, so I won't even be able to frickin' start the bike. I'm gonna have to hit him up. Maybe I'll go get the key for you guys. But for removing this carburetor, we've done a video on this already. What we need to do is remove these two screws back here, or nuts, and then the whole pipe comes out, the L pipe, and then the carburetor comes out as well. And we can do the throttle cable while we do that. Alright, now that we got this off, let it focus. Make sure to turn your fuel line off so that way you don't have fuel leaking out of this. It's very easy, it says on and off. Just turn that off. This is the pipe that connects to it, so when you cut it off, remove this and let it leak into a cup or a bottle or something like that. But now that we have this completely off, we have the air line off of it as well, which is right here. Now this air line, this black tube, is coming to this right here that comes out of the air intake. And then this is the drain line as well as the drain line for the gas. And here is the throttle cable, so we need to remove that, which what we're gonna do, since we're not using it again, is we're gonna cut this up here just by using this. If it's focused, just give it a cut. All you're doing is cutting the line. We ended up welding on the little dot that you see here, so that way we didn't lose the line like that. It's kind of hard to do with one hand. I'm gonna do it with two. So now we're gonna take off the old housing for the clutch line and replace it with the new one. Now, and again, the new one is black, but it's simple, and I just like it. I mean, it gets the job done. This one does look nice. It's just, it kind of gets in the way. This black one will just be very simple. It's smaller, it's thinner. This one's a lot bulkier, if you guys can tell. Turning this around, it's just very bulky and it just gets in the way. There's a lot of parts to it, and I'd rather just not deal with that. And as easy as removing those two screws, it's off just like that. Here's all the parts that you can see there. Here's the old carburetor, which if we just pull it out with the throttle cable, we're good to go. So this one's a lot bigger, made in Japan. It says Mikuni, which I think it's a knockoff right there. But this is the old one. It's huge, man. I mean, it's a lot heavier, so we're definitely taking off some weight. Time to put on the new carburetor, which is just as easy, and add the throttle cable, which we're gonna do the throttle cable as we do the carburetor, so that way we can knock both out at the same time, which I'm not gonna show you because I have videos on the channel. If you guys want to see how to do it, it's pretty simple. I have videos on the channel. Just go search for them. Just search up Exotic Motion Chinese dirt bike carburetor change, or how to change carburetor on Chinese dirt bike Exotic Motion. It should pop up like that. So let's get this new one open. You guys know what it looks like on the inside if you've been to the channel before. Don't know if we're gonna use this one. This one just soaks up a lot more water. We'll see if I have an extra one. Here's the L pipe, and here's the carburetor itself. So I'll compare the actual two carburetors right now. Let me just get this open. So this is the new carburetor. It says Mikuni up here. It's pretty nice. I mean, it's a decent carburetor. If you compare the two, I'm not sure if they actually look. You could tell by the spring on this one how fat the spring is, and then how small this one is. So if you guys look up here, but if you look at the size of these two things, these are just a big difference. Like, the size of them is huge. So that one's too big for this bike, so we're gonna use this one right here, which works perfectly. So like I said, all we do is put the L pipe in, put this on, and then add the throttle line up here. So we're gonna have to unscrew this and do that. All right, guys, we just finished the RFZ up. We got the new, this was probably the hardest part about it, just because the grips were just so tight. It was so hard to get on. And it has a little bit of like a slip, like you can tell it's releasing the throttle line very slow, so I gotta fix it. If you guys know how to fix that, let me know in the comment section below why it's releasing it slow. As you can see, it's not supposed to be that slow. It's supposed to be quick, kind of like this one over here. You let go of it, it goes back quick. So I don't know why this one goes slow. Again, if you guys know, let me know in the comments. I need help trying to fix it. I had to put the freaking whole thing upside down because all this jumbo stuff right here, it won't fit with it there. So got the new grips on it, which I think it looks good. The Scott grips, white and red with the Scott in the front, and then we also changed the carb out. Problem with this carb on the RFZ, if you guys do get the RFZ, is because I don't know, the way that it angles, it comes this way. This cage that's in the way makes it really hard. Everything's kind of tight in there, so this doesn't really fit. It's kind of squished. We'll see how it does on performance wise. If not, I'll have to take that out and probably put something else in and try and figure out what's good with that. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it. The throttle line's in, that's good to go. The string's just a little bit too long. Gotta find a way to tuck that and hide it, make it look better. Again, if you guys know how to fix this, let me know, because that's just too slow. Like, it's not gonna work like that. I think it has something to do with that playroom that it has, but I'm not sure. So I would start it up for you guys, but I don't have the key. You guys can yell at Donovan for that. He won't give me the key for the bike for some reason. Whoa, he's just been lazy and hasn't been here. He's actually been out of town because of the military. Actually ran into two fans here where I live. I saw them riding. I saw them go down the street, and then I was trying to catch up to them, but my bike wouldn't start because it had no gas. So then I saw him come up this way, so I got on my other bike, caught up to him, said what's up to him. I wish I had my GoPro running so you guys could see it. It was cool meeting them. You guys know who you are. Shout out to you guys. Hopefully one day we'll see each other and we'll all ride out in Tim's or something like that together. But yeah, this bike's good, man. And then of course this bike, I bought a lot of stuff, man. I'll show you guys once I go up into my room, but I got this from a pole mount, so I'm gonna be able to get another thing coming in the mail. That's gonna be a pole that extends out so you can see me and what's behind me and stuff. And then I'll show you my GoPro setup in a second. What the heck is that slapping noise? Bringing you guys another video, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Wait, I forgot. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Limbo. Bringing you guys another video. Wait, we already did the intro. Almost bogged out right there. Alright, yeah, so guys, we decided to ride. You know what? I can't just keep not bringing you guys riding videos, so that's what we're doing today. We just fixed the RFZ. If we can get it working, if I can get the key and we can get it working, then we'll be good. We'll be good to go once we get the bike working. So we're just gonna go to Tim's area. We're gonna set up a little bit, probably do a little bit of wheelies for you guys. Oh yeah! Look at that Peace Moto, that don't look good. Feels good, man, to ride during the quarantine. Hey! Go waving to the kids. Yeah, so like I was saying, this bike, once we get that RFZ working, you guys won't see too much riding videos. Oh yeah! Da, 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 da. So once you guys see a little bit of videos of the RFZ working, this bike will then be put into the shop. This bike will be put into the shop because we're going to try to change the valve springs on it, like I said in the previous video. Try and get a little bit of more torque. Let me let him go in front of me. You lead! Give it a little bit more torque. So that way we can pop these wheelies and hold them a little bit better. But who knows? Who knows if it'll work or not, but I do want to try it. Since I have two bikes, we'll be good. I will have a bike to ride for you guys. And that's why I guess I have two bikes, so that way I have one to ride. And I have one to work on. Alright, let's try and catch up to him. Stay close to him so we can see. I have no front brake. I have a rear brake, but the rear brake's not the best in the world. So we're gonna try to stay with him. Woo! That was fun. It's scary on these tires because these don't have grip the whole way around. They're not like slicks. They're not like rounded the whole way. These have grip for dirt, so riding turns like down the street, you can slip out. How likely will it happen? That's iffy. Woo, you hear that backfire from mine? Like I was saying before, man, they did construction on this whole place, so we got to go back to Tim's. Go to the ho ho ho. And we made it. We made it to the wheelie spot. This is where we always learn how to do our wheelies. I don't want to say it's going to be difficult with no clutch, but it's not going to be as easy. Woo! I have a feeling, boys, this season we're going to be riding. We're going to be wheeling, I mean. Got a strong feeling. Oh yeah! See, not enough power to bring it up. I could have full throttled her there, but it wouldn't. Let me get a shot of him doing the wheelie. What happened? Oh yeah! That was a good one right there. Alright, I'm gonna try to get closer to him. Try to get closer to him because I know the GoPro has a wide angle lens, so if we can get close to him. Oh yeah, not enough room. He's dumping the clutch in first gear. I'm just trying to use it without clutch in first gear and second gear. So first gear is a little bit easier to pop up, but you can't really ride it out. You can't ride it out like you can ride it out in second. That's why I'm trying to do it in second gear. Huh?
I felt it. When I was like wheeling, it would want to come down, I would gas and it would stay.
I saw it going that way, right?
Yeah, that jump it felt nice.
I'd still do it longer.
I know, but that jump felt like...
You got to do it in second gear. You're not going to go anywhere in first gear.
That jump felt like I was like in the wheelie though, like it wouldn't let go of the wheelie.
Oh, you felt the balance?
Yeah.
Why'd you come down then?
I don't know.
First gear. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh no. He just noticed it.
Oh nah, bro.
The whole rubber broke off too now. It's hot. It's not hot?
No. I feel like I'm riding my bike. Because I got no exhaust.
I think that was in second gear. There's no way that was in first. It's going too fast. You can't do it going fast like this. You have to slow down to the point where it feels like your bike wants you to put it into first gear. And then once you get to that speed, oh shit! Okay, so I'm starting to lean back so I can feel the balance. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm drained out, guys. I'm probably going to end the video there. Hope you guys enjoyed the little bit of wheelies we were doing. We were doing them for a little bit. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys do want to see more tips and tricks on how to wheelie these Chinese bikes, stay tuned. We'll do a complete video breaking it down for you guys. We're going to keep practicing, though. Get it down, and then I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, guys.